What's up, folks? Gaming Josh here, back with some more Realm Revolutions. It has been a while since I uploaded a video, I know, and if you notice, everything's reset. And I'm having problems with this game, and I got really far into recording a session, and what happened was when the new race came out, it just came out like a couple days ago, and I was ready to upload and reset. It reset the whole game when I uploaded it, and I'm doing a terrible job of backing up my saves in another way, and I apologize for that, but it's my fault. But I still want to make good videos, still want to play through this game. We're doing a lot of other things on the channel. My work and job have been hectic. Sometimes I'm working 14-hour days, and it's just, you know, I work from 7 to 1 in the morning, and I get a 3-hour break in the middle, and it's just nuts. But we're still going to keep going. We're still going to be making videos. We're going to be uploading some other things. We're also trying to stream some different games. I just don't know what people want to watch me play live. I've been streaming MMOs, and they've been doing so. The Twitch on that is Gaming Josh YouTube. So Twitch TV/Gaming Josh YouTube. And then the Discord, chat in the Discord. We've had a little bit of, some people come into the Discord and talk about the game, but I mean, that's what we're here for. It's not just me watching videos. I want to interact and help you and talk about it, and maybe you help me. That's how this thing kind of works. So let's get started here with this next revolution. And I already kind of got the plans out. I always start off with forest berries if you can at the beginning. Now, you're not going to use that all the way, and then use nature magic. And hopefully these peasants will start making some money. Okay. There we go. And actually, I have some happiness here, so maybe I got my last revolt in. So hopefully, this video will come up. It looks like it didn't kill me too bad. It was just the last revolution that I lost. I thought I lost everything, but I didn't. Okay, so we already have some happiness here, so that's going to help. So maybe I need to restart, but I probably won't. We'll just go as far as we can, and when I get ready to revolt something, or if I'm ready to move on, all the horses go into the well, as always. That hasn't changed. Well, it's not that fast because the stable isn't that good, but okay. So we're just going to build our way up through here, and I'll just show you the revolutions as they unlock. This one's at 5.9 million, which is pretty good. Which is kind of where you want it. This one could use a revolt, but I really don't think that, because I've done this already, and I had enough soldiers to do the mosquitoes. But then again, I had something different. Oh, we weren't going to do Druid 6. We were going to do the next one, which is let's see which race it is. We can see view assimilation bonuses. Okay. We were going to unlock Nomads, which is not too hard to do. And then we'll go back and do Druids again with different build. 80 mosquitoes is quite a bit. I know it's 80 mosquitoes you need for the 6th level of Nomads. So let's just go in here and get our staffs going. So we luckily I didn't lose too much. So this video should be out hopefully in a few days. And I will fast forward most definitely so that we can you can miss out on all this boring progress that we're making here. But we'll have an insane amount of food once we get the barons up, and that's going to really help in a huge way. This should be enough to get, yeah. That. And that should really boost the money to get the 2.2 QA, and that's where I'm going to stop it once we build the town hall. Level 2, so we can see how far the barons are. There we go. And the homestead is what we built. I don't use the range. I noticed that the shooting range, these elves, they don't get any bonus right now, really, that I've noticed. Let's see. Let's look at the bonuses again. Elven bows. I don't know if this is really worth it compared to what you get from the soldiers. And it'll be a while before we get the homestead. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and then I will continue in the next. It's the same video, but you know what I mean. I'm going to stop, come back later when we've gotten a little bit more progression, and continue the revolution. We'll see you then. Alright, we're back here after a little bit of a break. We're not ready to revolt, but I have unlocked some things that I want to show you. And it's been maybe 3 hours since the last video ended. Let's update some of this stuff here real quick. We got the farm 8, and the revolution is 5 million. So we already had that. Our food is at 58k, which is still a little bit low. I like it in the millions, and it will be not too long from now. The stable's at 7. It's happiness is terrible. I could revolt that really easily. Master's house revolts at 230k, which is still bad. I like it over 1 million, but I would have to revolt again to do that. So I don't think I'm going to revolt again. I think I'm going to ascend and get one of the races unlocked here when we're done. Let me get this magic stuff real quick out of the way, and we can recharge. Yeah. Alright, I got water boys twice. Good. Okay, so then we got, I think we left off at the town hall, and we now have the town hall at level 6, and it's at 6 million. So this guy's going to make a ton of money when I get this sextillion here. The barons already have 8 cows in it. It's at, oh, I can get that. Let's go ahead and add the cows. I wish there was a way that you could put the cows in there quicker. I thought he said that there was a way you could do that, but in an update notes, but I revolted it too. Now we didn't get to revolt the castle yet, but the castle unlocks the army, which is what I want to show. And I've only built one of these. I don't buy the swordsman until the food and the swordsman grow at the same rate. So in other words, you're not going to spend all your money on swordsmen. So don't waste them now. Wait a while. It'll come. It takes a while. After you get the gold mine, I think is right where that starts. Now when we go to the forest here, you'll notice I haven't got any mosquitoes yet, but I have unlocked the world map. Now that takes 50 of the 3rd level. I can't remember what it is. Let me see if I can get it real quick. I don't think I can. Turn that on. 6, 7, no. I'm not gonna have enough. But this is the 3rd level. You get 50 of them. You can go to the forest, and then you can switch. You have to assimilate the nomads on the plains to get to the mountains. But the plains is where we're going to go. And it doesn't change anything here. But when you go to the plains, you can get rats, which we had for nomad assimilation here, which is what I had before. I had this one done. So that's our goal right now, is to get the first nomad. And then depending on time, I have no idea what I'm going to do next. We might do druid again. I don't think there's any need for 6 druids. We might do nomads again just so we could get warlocks. But I notice these numbers add up at weird random things. But this is our goal, and it is very achievable, this assimilation. We won't need to revolt again before we get this. So as I move on forward, and I will demonstrate how we get this far. And until then, we're just going to sit here and collect cash until that happens. And we'll see you in the next segment. Alright, it's been about 16 hours maybe since the last, no, not even that, probably 12 hours since the last video I did, maybe 15. It's we're about to finish this run here and finish up this video because we're about to revolt on the racial side. Let's take a look at what we have here. This is for nomads, and we have farm 11, the well 14, that's going to be good. Stable 11, master's house 11. So the main thing about this farm is it's throwing out a lot of food because it has a homestead. So I skipped the elves. The homestead really boosts up. I mean, look at the food. It's 58 million per second. Okay. And we got, as far as we got up this way, castle 8, which, well, we could get 9, I guess, huh? Why not? We could get 10. No, we can't. City walls. The commanders really boost the BP. Watch this. We're at 2.84 trillion per second, and I want to show you how I got that high in just a second. But look at it now. See, automatically went up quite a bit. That's 300 billion. Let's see. Gold mine we can get again. Double that money. So we're at about 1 billion per second. So that's all the upgrades we're going to get there. We don't need any more troops. So. Because we have enough battle power to get us to the next place already, and there's no real reason to do this. We didn't even get to staves. When I did the revolution the last time I did this before it reset, I actually had the magic up, so it was quite a revolt. But then again, that was during the week, and during the week I'm at work and I can't play as much, so that's, you know, troublesome. Okay, now notice what I want you to notice here. Buy one troop and play around with it, but don't really get into buying troops until the number of food and the number of soldiers are the same amount. Okay, and that's that's just where the food catches up with the money. So because 59 quintillion is nothing when you're making 9 billion per second. So this is what's important here, and then watch the battle power go up when you bam, you know, now it's at 13. See. And I already spent food on the other side, so it could have been even more. Garrison at 20. The garrisons are important. This garrison could have gone up more, too. Well, I don't think that's enough to get it to 30, so you could really see it double. But here's where we need to be. And you can see I bought 25 lizards. I bought 35 scorpions, and I bought 42 rats. So we're going to finish this. We have more than enough to finish this assimilation. So let's do it. And you can see I didn't even use my hold to speed up the game because... I had to work last night and I wasn't able to play. I probably could have pushed it even faster. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Now we can assimilate, and that's what we're going to do. Assimilate. All right, so now we got some more bonuses, and everything starts all over from fresh. So let's see what we're going to do here to start off. We're going to obviously do the forest berries to 5. I wish that you didn't... Well, I guess you have to spend something else not to match. But see, if I do this, would it go 5 times? That's the question. Happiness effect helps too in the beginning before you really get a lot of forest berries. But right now you don't even have happiness. That comes into play a little bit later for money. When you need a cash run, use the happiness effect. But we haven't even done a cash. We don't even. There was no need for a cash run on this time because the battle power we needed for the reset wasn't that much. So we chose that. Now the druid bonus is probably going to be nature magic, and that's I only get 2 of those right now. And we're going to start with meditation. Comes into play longer in the long run. I don't know if you can get if you have 4 points, if you can get that twice. That's something that I want to have to figure out later because we're definitely going to have some more druid builds. So here we go. Nature. Oh, and somebody's messaging me on Facebook. Great. There we go. And then what's next? Okay, so we got nature magic, and then the next is the nomads. Now this is something I'm totally unfamiliar with because this is the first reset on this. Let's see, we got reserve 200 food immediately when building a wagon. I don't think 200 food is really... Oh, when building a wagon. I'm not sure where the wagons are. I think that's in the first. If you bought 1 million food, that would be a lot of food to build a We'll have to look at that later. We'll have to think about wagons as we go through this. Use of horses also reduces the cost of building by 2 times. This one I don't think would be that good because we use the horses on the well, and the well is always the cheap part. So I'm not sure that that's really going to affect that. With each construction of a wagon, a horse is given. Okay, so that's obviously going to be something that that's going to be a new building. A wagon's going to be a building. So that might, but we need 4 for those. Wow. Huge spaces. To build the buildings, 2 times less residents are required. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we're gonna definitely need that Nomad 6 then, huh? So, of Nomad 5. That's really nice. They're made out of meat. All rewards from monsters are food. Yeah, because you know what? The money that you get off of that, it really isn't a whole lot of money. When a butcher tent is built, a sheep appears, and I forget what the sheep do. It's been a while since I've been that far in the game to get a sheep. And Spirit of Freedom uses all the remaining points, plus 200 discontent to already dissatisfied. Spirit of War uses battle power, hunting for man. So that's too much that we have. But 50 food per second to the butcher's tent for each killed war elephant. Okay, war elephant must be a monster that's up ahead. 2 times the income from goods for every 3 wagons. That's selling things, I think. After construction of a combat building, 1 warrior from this building is immediately given. After construction of a combat building, 1 warrior from this building is immediately given. I'm not sure what that means here, but I think we're just going to we'll use reserves. We'll see what's going on here and see how much things change here. Now we got wagons here. And 100k food for each reward from a monster. 10 sextillion gold. Okay, that's something that's going to be nice down the road. For sure. Okay, let's do the farm though. We'll start off here, and it's going to be real slow, and that's probably going to shut it down for. Of course, we're not making gold, so we're going to have to revolt again. Oh, because I built the peasant. Oh, I screwed that up. Now I get to do that again. So here's what happens if you screw up like that. Did you see what I did? I just want you to see what I did. Instead of building the farm, I built the peasants. So if that ever happens, just come in here and go to restart, but only restart. All happiness will remain. And of course you have to do everything you just did again, but you know, that's fine. And I have done that before. I don't know why we're doing that. We're gonna use just Spirit of Freedom here. Okay, now we're making money, and it's going to be really slow. Start, and we will come back with each revolt in part 16. See how we go through this one and what we decide to do. I appreciate you watching and being patient for this video. Sorry it's taken me a while to come up with it. And when the next part 16 comes out, we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Check us out on Discord. And make sure you chat along about all Realm Revolutions topics in the Discord. The link's in the description below. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.